I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from this deck and pulling some tarot to clarify, and then ending with a love note. So let's go ahead and get into this, though. So Aquarius, when I got into your meditation, when I got into your meditation, I saw a tic-tac-toe board, and I heard tic-tac-toe, where to go, where to go. So I feel like, and then I saw someone with a planner, and then I felt this huge crescendo of energy. It came from, like, my solar plexus and sacral chakra and heart chakra, like those 3 combined, that area, and it was pushing out big time. So I feel like that some of y'all have been sitting on ideas or sitting on making decisions and have pulled back from, making some decisions or doing certain things or fulfilling certain plans or ideas due to the fact that you're either waiting on signs, waiting on things to clear up, waiting on things to come through. And I feel like that because you've been in this very patient energy, for some of y'all, it's like you've had to sit in the energy of trust instead of trying to figure things out. And because of that, and because you're staying more present, things are flying to you, and they're flying to you quite quickly. I'm seeing, sorry, like, you know how, airplane sites, why can't I think of an airport? Sorry, I'm channeling. And sometimes it's hard to recall words when I'm stepping out of channeling real quick. But you know how they have those people, like, bringing in the planes? I feel like that you have ships coming in, Aquarius. I think that you have a lot of things coming in. For some of you, I don't want to say you're going to be overwhelmed in a bad way, but you know when you've been waiting for a lot of things to come through, and then they all come through at once? That's what's going on. Keep in mind that this is going over the eclipse time frame. The eclipses, we have a partial solar eclipse happening on October 24th in the new moon of Scorpio, and then we have a full moon, full lunar, I believe it's a full lunar eclipse. Anyways, on November 8th to the 9th, I believe. Anyways, I think that some parts of North America are going to be able to see it, but anyways, moving forward. So, it's in the fixed sign of Scorpio and of Taurus, both of these are, which means that it will affect those with fixed sign placements. Like some of y'all might be a Capricorn, Aquarius testers, or have Capricorn in your chart, and maybe, or Gemini or Sagittarius, and maybe you notice big shifts during those. Eclipses are wild card energy, and I feel like that for you, Aquarius, it's a hell of a lot of receiving. Now, it depends on what mindset you've been in. So if you've been in, y'all know how law of attraction works, and if you don't, I feel like that a lot of things, actually, for a lot of Aquariuses I've been talking to, has been going really well. So, authority. Anyways, so as long as you stay positive, you're going to pull in what you want. So for some of you, you may have gone through a process over the last 3 to 6 months of clearing out. I'm hearing clearing out on the relationship sector. So some of y'all might be single or might be in a connection where you've done some clearing out. Still on a personal level, though, is what I'm hearing. Anyways, let's go ahead. Still on a personal level, such as, like, let's say you're in a connection and this connection is requiring you to grow. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, and if you're not in a connection, I feel like that you've been doing work on yourself, which is going to be, there's going to be proof that hard work has been paying off. Anyways, let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for Aquarius. We have Truth. I'm hearing the song Lean On Me. So I feel like, you see, they're not having me do for Sagittarius to Capricorn. They had me do past, present, future. They're just telling me to pull for this. Didn't I say I felt energy come from my sacral chakra? Sacral chakra. Why am I hearing... Sorry, I'm hearing Dirty Deeds by AC/DC. Okay, I was not expecting that. I just saw a blue car. Anyways, ooh, I need one more for Aquarius before I start pulling the tarot, please, guys and angels. I thank you so much for your aid and assistance. Like, oh my gosh, this is really good, Aquarius. This is really good. During this... Sorry. The energy that I'm feeling is like when it comes to this month time, some of y'all, I don't feel like that you've been impatiently waiting. If you've been impatiently waiting and you've gotten frustrated, I don't feel like that you're aligned with this energy. You can be, but the goal is to be patient and to allow, is what I'm hearing. Anyways, so we're going to go one by one. Let's go ahead and start clarifying this truth card. This truth card, truth of self, will bring out the truth of others, is what I'm hearing from my guides. Truth of self will bring out the truth of another. I mean, okay. Anyways, that has to do with law of attraction, of course, but I feel like that for some of you, maybe the reason why you've waited to make changes or do certain things in your life, I'm going to pull out the light seers. Anyways, pardon me, stay. Anyways, there we go. Maybe some of you, it's not like you are avoiding the truth, and if you have been avoiding the truth, I feel like that the truth is going to become evidently clear that you've been avoiding the truth soon. Anyways, I feel like I'm picking up on two completely different types of aquas for some reason all of a sudden. I'm not sure why. I'm going to go ahead and try to focus on, can we get the most general message that needs to come out with detailed signs and everything for those that this resonates with. Anyways, so when it comes to this truth card, I do feel like that Aquarius, it's like you're not just like being truthful with yourself, it is also seeking the truth and focusing on the truth. And let me tell you what about us Aquarius is, we tend to have this habit of looking for the bright side of situations or the bright side, the light side of people so often that we tend to have a habit of jeopardizing ourselves, right? We tend to attract to people who need help or need that Aquarian energy of self-acceptance and expression and being open, honest, and so on and so forth, like Aquarians can be, as, you know, blunt and direct, like a fixed sign is. And I feel like that Aquarians sometimes have a habit of not seeing the full truth of a person or denying the truth, part of the truth of a person, you know what I'm saying? No more of that. I feel like that some of y'all, it's like you're looking at people and you've seen their light, you've seen their dark, and it's like you can either accept it or you can move away from it. I'm hearing supposed to be. If your chick come close to me, then okay. I don't know where that came from. Anyways, and then I also heard building a mystery. So I feel like that some of y'all, especially if you're single, you may have been spending more time alone and working on your own practice or focusing on you and your goals, and that is good, definitely hella gonna be paying off, because I feel like that y'all have been opening new doorways with this truth card. I feel like that the truth, again, the truth shall set you free. Anyways, sorry, I was gonna King of Swords on the bottom. Anyways, the truth shall set you free, but I feel like it's because the chains in this card, do you see how the chains are holding them up? It's kind of like, and it's so funny, if you're a Capricorn Aquarius cusper, you might find a message for yourself in the Capricorn reading, as I did mention building a chain fence. So, moving forward, when it comes to this truth card, though, it's like, the more honest you are with yourself and how you are truly getting the situation, and if you are able to accept it, you know what I mean? Again, if it's like you're being screwed over and shit and you see it, obviously it's like, get out of it, Aquarius. There's no reason to stay. People love to, when they're in a lower vibration, take advantage of Aquarius' kindness, so we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Anyways, that's what my guys are saying. Let's go ahead and clarify this truth card. What else for Aquarius? Besides those channel messages? Sorry, I'm getting a lot of visuals. For example, they keep showing me doorways opening on their own, popping open left and right, left and right. So whenever a door opens on its own around me, it's always an indication, like whether it's a front door or whatever. Anyways, if it opens on its own, it's always a sign from the universe to me that opportunities and doorways are opening up for me. Things are opening up. Opportunities are coming in, and you can either choose to walk through the doorway or not. It's always a choice, is what they're saying. And so let's clarify this truth card for Aquarius, though. Okay. They're saying that is it with the Judgment card underneath. Anyways, okay, so we have the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Five of Pentacles came out first, so of course we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Anyways, so I feel like that for you, Aquarius, when it comes to this truth, it's kind of like, do you see how, oh my gosh, that explains it perfectly. Do you see how the key is there, the key to truth? And it's like, she's sitting here and all she has to do is grab the key and let herself out of that. I'm hearing disdain, resentment, and stress. So for y'all, because I kept hearing, and then that card came out, the truth shall set you free, but at first it'll piss you off, which is the beginning of Lemon by Pharrell and Rihanna. Anyways, so I feel like that for you, Aquarius, it's kind of like y'all have stepped through, and you will notice that you, as you step through to set yourself free, which I take that by the wheel. Do you see how she's locked inside, and then the Four of Wands, they're outside? So I feel like that for you, Aquarius, when it comes to these situations, because I feel like it's multiple situations that I'm picking up on, by the way. I feel like that most Aquariuses that are going to watch this, you probably have 3 or 4 situations that over the last 3 to 6 months you have relieved yourself of, is what I'm being told to say. Relieved yourself of. It causes a change. That's how it is. With this truth, I feel like that as you choose to see the truth of a situation, and you choose to see this is that, you know what I mean? It's like the wholeness of a person, the wholeness, like the complete situation, excuse me, not just wholeness, the complete situation for what it is. And it's like weighing not necessarily the pros and the cons here, it's choosing if you want to accept what's not for you, or moving past what's not for you to bring in what is for you, is what I'm being told. Some of you may still be stuck in a situation where you do see the truth of it and you're uncomfortable with it, but you're choosing to stay with it. I'm being told that this does have to deal with other people. Anyways, but relieving yourself from it. Let's go ahead. I want a couple more, please. Heartbreaker, you got the best of me. Oh, Mariah Carey, you dealing with an Aries or someone with Aries in their chart? Why is Mariah Carey coming to me? I have Dream Lover now. So, okay. So do you see how there's 2 opposite names? Thank you. Anyways, from Heartbreaker to Dream Lover. Some of y'all, like, let's say this is a romantic situation that you have walked away from, or it's a romantic situation that you're still dealing with. You'll know where you sit. Listen to your intuition. I'm just here for guidance. Listen to your intuition. You'll know where you sit. If you've walked away from a situation where someone was taking advantage, someone was making you feel left out, someone wasn't necessarily participating in the relationship, the way that you were, they weren't contributing, so on and so forth, and you saw the truth of the situation, and you chose to step out of it from a heartbreaker, it's putting you in the arms of a dream lover, is what they're saying. Sorry. That was kind of sappy, but that's what they're telling me to say. Anyways, can I get a couple more for truth? Yeah. Sometimes the lessons are easier learned when you choose to make the decision yourself, though, Aquarius. So for some of you, when it comes to these situations, Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, some of y'all might notice that as the moon fades, one more night gone, only 20. I have Hello, this is Delaware, I think it's, or Hello, I'm in Delaware by, City and Color, Dallas Green. Anyways, that's the name of the musician who sings that. Anyways, you're gonna notice that when, I keep being told when, you choose to look at the truth of the situation. Also, during the moon phases, you're gonna notice that, like, let's say it's, wow, this is such an intense message. So, depending on what the moon is in for a full moon. So we just had a full moon in Aries. So that's all about self, right? Aries is I am energy. It's also warrior energy. It's also, well, of course, Aries energy. And Aries energy tends to be very childlike, very fun. But when they're serious, oh my God, are they serious, right? Anyway, so it's kind of like if you have Aries placements, you may have fed more into that, but it's also the truth of frustrating situations. Pardon me, I'm gonna roll up my window. Anyways, so it can be associated. So, for example, we're about to have a full moon in Taurus. Taurus is I have energy. It's, the second house. It's abundance energy. It's about physical things. Sorry about that, Aquarius. I just got interrupted by another Aquarius. I don't know what happened, but it's so funny I mentioned Taurus because it was Megan Thee Stallion. She's an Aquarius Sun, Leo Moon, and Taurus Rising. Anyways, I just wanted to roll up my window because there's people that come over and I'm at the park. Anyways, so you're going to notice that during each moon phase that truths are going to come to light during the full moon associated with that sign. So let's say it's an improvement in finances or ideas associated with finances. Some of you might even have ideas coming to you now that are about increasing your finances associated with work and whatnot. Pay attention. Every sign has a different, like Aquarius is, as I know. That's why a lot of people that whenever there's an Aquarius full moon, they're having all these crazy epiphanies and they feel like they're tripping or something like that because it's a very intense energy and it's in I know when we are the aliens of the zodiac. So I feel like the truth is coming out. Some of you, it's stuff that you have been seeking for some time with someone who has heavy fire and air in their chart. Anyways, or they could have heavy water too, but I mainly feel fire and air in their chart. Is the truth coming out about those situations as well? But do you see how she's sitting there? It's almost like I'm hearing that your guides are working to bring you the truth of situations, especially regarding. Again, it could be any sign, but I'm feeling that someone that has heavy earth and fire. It's along the people that have those energies. Like the truths are slowly coming out about them anyways, or about situations that you're involved with when it comes to them. I feel like that the truth is going to lead to self-development, though, is what I keep being told. I'm hearing love is an open door, too. Anyways, let's go ahead and move towards the next card. I believe it was the sacral chakra. Pardon me, I need a sip of my coffee real quick. Sorry, y'all. Gosh, there's a lot of like yellowy gold colors here too. Even in the truth card, that is extreme like solar plexus sacral chakra energy. That color is now. Let me tell you. Now with this sacral, you know what Taurus energy is about too. Pleasure, indulging yourself, so on and so forth. The only reason why I mentioned that is because they wanted me to talk about the Taurus full moon. So I'm also hearing, don't deny yourself, Aquarius. Do not shut yourself down, Aquarius. Do not sit there, and if opportunities for fun come your way, or these opportunities come your way to help you with expanding and help you with creative ideas, don't shut them down. Mull them over, is what my guides are saying. Look over them, give them time. Give them time. Anyways. I also feel like that for some of y'all, you've gone through a sacral chakra clearing. So, sacral chakra clearing can be done in many ways. It can be done through physical movement. They're also saying sweating profusely. I wasn't expecting to hear that. Sweating profusely. Anyways, now the sacral chakra does rule like your hip region. It rules your sexual organs as well as your genitalia, whatever, so on and so forth. Anyways, and so I feel like with this sacral chakra energy that it's also, I'm hearing take it to the limit. And now I keep hearing that song by Pharrell Williams. Anyways, this ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker, we ain't finished. Sorry, Rihanna. Anyways, what's going on with the sacral chakra for Aquarius? Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Anyways. Oh my gosh, y'all. I had so many interruptions this reading. Anyways, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna plug my phone in too real quick though, actually, just to make sure that you don't die in the middle of your reading. Anyways. I'm just going to keep going forward because I don't know why this isn't charging. Anyways, I'm going to keep going. So I got the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands, 7, 8, 9. So, really being choosy about who you want to be associated with, about who you want to be around, about who you're going to allow yourself to be around, also is what I'm hearing is going to be important over the next month. So I feel like this is a random message. If you are taking on too many responsibilities in someone else's life, or like trying to be helpful in someone else's life, that you are inhibiting yourself from your growth because you are helping someone else too much. I feel like that it could be a friend. I mean, maybe it is a lover or family member. You'll know who it is. You're being called to take a step back and to focus on yourself more. Again, being protective of your energy because you're in the stage of receiving what you want and you just can't see it yet. So your guides are trying to explain to you, protect your energy. Also, if you have creative ideas that you're going to be rolling out, specifically creative ideas, they're not necessarily saying keep them to yourself, keep them hush-hush, but just be selective about who you talk about them with. No one can mess with your manifestation but you, right? However, you also don't want to listen to naysayers say, that won't really work. Are you sure that'll work? Do you think that'll work out well for you? Why is my ear so red? Yo, my ear's so red. Anyways, focus. Anyways, so I feel like during the month of October, leading into November, do you see how red they are? Anyways, things are coming in for you that you cannot see, and you've been put in waiting to receive. Anyways. Oh, fuck yeah. Death and rebirth. Anyways, there's no reason to worry. You're going through a shift and a transition. Some of you may feel waves of sexual energy. Some of you may be drawn to oranges or orangey colors or yellow colors. Some of y'all may be drawn to foods that are yellow or orange too during this time. And I feel like that this is an expansion. And it's a healthy expansion. I don't feel like that there's a warning here besides protect your energy, mind the business that feeds you or pays you, is what I'm hearing. Anyways, like if they, I'm not going to say that full saying, but if they're not feeding you or paying your bills, it's kind of like time for you to focus on you when it comes to that situation. I'm not saying you got to abandon friendships. It's just sometimes scales can become imbalanced and sometimes you got to focus more on you. Light, let's go ahead and focus on light. And sorry, I just checked my battery again because I really want to make sure that I have enough battery left so I can finish this for y'all because I haven't done an Aquarius reading in a while and I love y'all. Anyways, y'all can handle my theatrics. Because you know what it's like when you meet, let's go to light please, thank you. You know what it's like when you go to, when you don't know an Aquarius, well, we tend to be like, we're going to mind our own business and you can get to know us when we're ready to show that part of us. It ain't shady. We just tend to get better over time. We are like the people that you sit there and you, especially when we're high vibing, we are the kind of song that just gets better over time. Like better every time you listen to it. Anyways, I'm tooting our horns. Someone needed a boost. There's your boost. Anyways, for this light card for Aquarius. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do, it's alright. And mind you, I'm at this part, right? And I am focusing. But whenever I see a black dog, it means that a situation is either dying or ending. Doesn't mean people are. I don't read that. Can I? Yes. Do I want to? No, not really. Anyways, but it always reminds me of a situation dying. Whenever I see a black dog everywhere, because something's come to an end that was meant to come to an end. Anyways, I know they're telling me to move forward. What's with this light card for Aquarius, Spirit? What's with this light card for Aquarius? Some of y'all would do well to keep still. Okay, so I heard peace be still. Anyways, excuse me. Light. light for Aquarius. Sorry, y'all. I'm like staring at my cards so intensely because I don't want these fuckers to fall. Anyways. Sorry. The Magician, the Temperance card, Sag, Aries, Virgo, Gemini energy, Capricorn energy with the Page of Pentacles. If you are waiting, oh my god, Queen of Cups. This is a channel message I got. If you are waiting and you've been in this waiting energy that we've been talking about, now is the time to ask for guidance before something arrives. You always want to ask for guidance before something arrives. It's kind of like you read the instruction manual before trying to put something together, right? Same thing here. Anyways, is what they're saying. With the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords, they're saying that they're trying to, while you're moving away and a situation is dying out, you're being called to ask for help during that time. Now they're talking, that's why I said peace be still at the beginning. So whenever I get that, that has to deal with, like my guides are saying to me, or they're advising to whoever I'm reading for, hey, you need to calm your mind, you need to chill the fuck out for a couple minutes, respectfully so, obviously, and allow yourself to think clearly. Slow down your mental process, slow down whatever you're feeling, but it's only so that they can come to you and they can help you and pull you out of this funk. I feel like, they're saying to me, it's kind of like pulling yourself out of a funk. With the Six of Swords and Nine of Swords, see how it's the same one with the red hair? Or the red hair? The red dress and the black hair. Pulling yourself out of sticky situations. Anyways, we have Star card, Page of Pentacles, Magician, and Temperance energy. They're here for your help. I also feel like that for some of you realize what you think about now is what plays out in the future. So if you know that, then apply it to your daily life. I strongly suggest, if you've got TikTok, one way to gauge, because it's just so quick, because it's short videos, one way to gauge your vibration, what pulls up on TikTok after you've been scrolling for a minute. You know what I mean? So, for example, I've been focusing on weight loss, improving my health, being healthier. I've been focusing on increasing my finances. I also have been clearing my energy a heck of a lot more, and so on and so forth, right? And so naturally, on TikTok, no, I rarely get tarot readers on there anymore. I don't really watch tarot a whole lot, but not anymore. But so I watch people who have had weight loss surgeries, people who are doing keto, people who have different workout plans, and that's what's showing up. And it actually, you can use TikTok as a tool to help you manifest. You only need 17 seconds of focusing on one thought and letting it go past double it, 34, and so on and so forth. Double the, like when you think about something, the longer you think about it, the quicker that you're pulling it in, especially when you're affirming it over and over again. So like watching weight loss TikToks, and then I watch creative TikToks to help me with my career, or stuff that I'm interested in. And it's all high vibrational stuff, and it's all things that I'm manifesting. So the more focus I give to it, the more it's going to pay out. I know some people watch TikTok and they watch bullshit on TikTok, and then they wonder why they got all this shit going on in their lives. Well, it's just an example. Anyways, so I feel like that the answers are coming to you, Aquarius. I do feel like that there is wish fulfillment, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Oh my god, y'all, this is crazy. So I usually don't wear all these bracelets because it's just heavy on my, it's just a lot. And they get in the way and stuff sometimes. And I was told to wear all of them. And then in this Star card, you see how many bracelets she's wearing? Anyways, I don't know if y'all wear crystals and stuff. If you wear crystal jewelry, make sure that you cleanse it every now and then. Even if it's with your own energy and you just push healing light energy into your crystals while you clear, it helps. Anyways, so with this light energy, I'm hearing help is on the way. I also feel like that for y'all. If you're interested in energy work, applying energy work to yourself, that would be greatly advised at this time as well. I also feel like that there is... excuse me. Aquarius, they're telling me not to look into it, so I'm not going to look into it. A lot of y'all have been going along this path of I'm trusting, and that's great. So you're going to keep trusting and staying positive, but I do feel that there are a lot of wild cards coming in for you, as in random occurrences coming in for you. Now, for each and every one of you, it's going to depend on where you're at vibrationally, of course, because that's how law of attraction works. But I feel like I've read for a hell of a lot of very positive Aquariuses today. So what does that mean? That means that you have, like, you're attracting in positive things. You know what I'm saying? So no reason to worry. Let's go ahead and start. If it seems like I'm rushing, it's only because I just want to make sure that I end this recording before my phone dies, because I feel like this was an excellent message for Aquariuses. Which one? You have more options than you realize. It sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them, and you can, the universe. I feel like this has to deal with, that could have been an example, maybe you were frustrated with someone and you're trying to figure out how to process it, release it, or to move forward. That could be it, but I also feel like that the guidance is, don't shut yourself off.